In a shocking turn of events, a notorious Sri Lankan underworld figure known as Kehelbaddara Padme has allegedly issued a death threat to Chief Inspector Linton Silva, the officer in charge, OIC of the Western Province North Crimes Division. This alarming development comes on the heels of the arrest of one of Padme's close associates. The threat, which has sent ripples through the law enforcement community, was reportedly made via phone call at approximately 8:45 p.m. yesterday, the 3rd of August. The timing of the call, coming so soon after the arrest, has raised concerns about the extent of Padme's network and his ability to gather real-time information about police operations. The incident that sparked this dangerous escalation was the arrest of a 39-year-old suspect known in criminal circles as Gampaha Deva. This individual, identified as a close associate of Kehelbaddara Padme, was apprehended by officers of the Airport Criminal Investigation Unit earlier on the same day. The swift action by the police appears to have struck a nerve within the criminal underworld, prompting this aggressive response from Padme. According to police sources, the arrested suspect's connections to Padme run deep. Investigators have revealed that Gampaha Deva has previously met with Padme in both Russia and Thailand, suggesting an international dimension to their criminal activities. At the time of his arrest, it is believed that the suspect was in the process of planning another visit to Thailand, presumably to meet with Padme once again. This pattern of international travel and meetings has raised questions about the scope and reach of Padme as criminal enterprise. The gravity of the situation becomes even more apparent when considering the criminal history of the arrested individual. Police officials have stated that Gampaha Deva is allegedly linked to multiple serious criminal activities, including murder. This revelation underscores the dangerous nature of the individuals involved and the potential threat they pose to public safety. In response to the arrest and the subsequent threat, law enforcement agencies have mobilized to conduct further investigations. These efforts are being carried out under the direct supervision of Assistant Superintendent of Police Rohan Alugala and Chief Inspector Linton Silva himself. The involvement of high-ranking officers in the investigation highlights the seriousness with which the authorities are treating this case. The content of the threatening call made by Kehelbaddara Padme to Chief Inspector Silva has been partially revealed, offering a chilling glimpse into the mindset of the underworld figure. During the call, Padme reportedly said, "You are also playing a game. We are also playing a game. Tell the correct way to do this. You have a child, right? You know what to do. We are holding the death certificate in our hands anyway. We are not afraid of dying." These words, laden with menace and implicit threats against the inspector's family, demonstrate the ruthless tactics employed by criminal elements to intimidate law enforcement officials. The reference to Silva's child is particularly disturbing, as it suggests a willingness to target innocent family members in their campaign of intimidation. However, in a display of remarkable courage and dedication to duty, Inspector Linton Silva refused to be cowed by the threat. His response to Padme's intimidation was both defiant and resolute. Silva asserted, "What are you talking about a child? What needs to be done? We are not afraid either. Don't think I will be intimidated by your death threat. Come to Sri Lanka and talk face to face. The law will be enforced." This exchange between the criminal figure and the law enforcement officer encapsulates the ongoing struggle between organized crime and the forces of law and order in Sri Lanka. Inspector Silva's unwavering stance in the face of such a direct threat serves as a powerful message to both his colleagues and the criminal underworld that the police will not be deterred from their duty by intimidation tactics. The incident has sparked a wider conversation about the safety of law enforcement officers and their families in Sri Lanka. Many are calling for increased protection measures for officers involved in high-profile cases against organized crime. There are also discussions about the need for stricter laws and harsher penalties for those who threaten law enforcement officials and their families. As news of the threat spreads, there has been an outpouring of support for Inspector Silva from both his colleagues and the public. Many have praised his bravery and commitment to justice in the face of personal danger. This support is seen as crucial in maintaining the morale of law enforcement officers who often find themselves in the crosshairs of dangerous criminals. The case has also highlighted the transnational nature of modern organized crime. The fact that Padme has been able to operate from locations as far-flung as Russia and Thailand while still maintaining a significant influence in Sri Lanka demonstrates the challenges faced by law enforcement in combating these criminal networks. In response to this incident, security measures around Inspector Silva and his family have been heightened. While the details of these measures are not being disclosed for security reasons, it is understood that significant resources are being allocated to ensure their safety. The police have also issued a public appeal for any information that might lead to the apprehension of Kehelbaddara Padme. They have emphasized that all information will be treated with the utmost confidentiality in an effort to encourage witnesses or those with knowledge of Padme's activities to come forward. As the investigation continues, there is a palpable sense of tension in law enforcement circles. The brazenness of Padme's threat has served as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by those who stand on the front lines in the fight against organized crime. However, it has also galvanized the resolve of many officers who see this as a challenge that must be met head-on. The coming days and weeks are likely to see intensified efforts to track down Kehelbaddara Padme and dismantle his criminal network. The arrest of Gampaha Deva is seen as a significant first step in this process, potentially providing valuable intelligence that could lead to further arrests and the eventual capture of Padme himself. As this high-stakes game of cat and mouse unfolds, the eyes of the nation are firmly fixed on the brave men and women of Sri Lanka as law enforcement agencies. Their dedication and courage in the face of such daunting challenges serve as an inspiration to all who believe in the rule of law and the pursuit of justice. The threat against Inspector Silva has thus become more than just an isolated incident. It has become a symbol of the ongoing battle between law and lawlessness, between those who seek to uphold order and those who would threaten it for their own gain. As the investigation progresses, many in Sri Lanka and beyond will be watching closely, hoping for a resolution that reaffirms the principle that no one, no matter how powerful or ruthless, is above the law.